Hi, everybody. It is February the 4th, Thursday. I don't really plan on talking, there's no real subject today except for kind of a current update. Um, I want to kind of do sort of a real short um, sort of summary of kind of how I've been working with, I guess, probably millions of people now to try to free Earth. As you know, when I first started doing these videos, it was definitely a wake up call, and I was trying to figure out how do I fit into this picture, and because I'm, I think everybody's got intuition to a certain extent, and I know we're going to be getting more aware of, um, it's almost like supernatural powers, kind of a better way to explain it. But I mean, we're all going to be able to be more intuitive and things like that. Well, I was sort of waking up to mine, and like when I first woke up to to kind of what's going on is for some reason I was just like really really positive, going, yeah, this is the breakout I've been hoping for my whole life. Because I've realized early on in my life, just not even being political or even much as far as business, like being a businessman or something. I mean, I've been basically self-employed ever since I've been in my 30s. But I'm realizing there's just so much injustice on planet Earth, and at first I, it's not that I fell for the story, but I went along with the story that okay, we're all inhabiting this planet, and we're having a kind of a bizarre experience, and we've kind of made societies, and we've got a political system, and how we're. Either way, I just thought, well, it's just not fair. It's just things are just not fair at all, and I always thought that maybe we should be striving to try to make it fair, but I realized that as much as we might vote for politicians to try to fix the problems never seem to get fixed. Never. It's just, maybe a band-aid put on there on a problem for a while, and then eventually just that band-aid would fall off and it'd go back to the old corrupt system. So I started to really be more curious as far as like what is going on, and so that was kind of my road of my awakening. But anyway, so fast forward to today, all of us that are definitely a part of connecting the dots research page, we start to realize there's a lot of people out there doing a lot of research and really uncovering a lot of stuff. So it's almost like my job, my initial job, because I mean, I know it sounds silly and everything, but I realized I came here for a reason. This has been going on for decades for me. Like it's like trying to find a reason. Like why am I here? Because I'm not here to make a bunch of money and and retire and then die or something. It's like to me, I was always thinking there's got to be more to life than that. So um, yeah. So my basically in a sense I'm waking up to my mission. Like what sort of well why I came here, and I started saying that almost inadvertently, probably about 10 years ago, and it's like I would just say, "Oh, I'm not here for that," just as a kind of a joke for talking to some people or something. But then it became more more realistic, and it's like, and I'm waking up to kind of why I came here. What I mean by that is incarnating in a physical body. Is yeah, I've got kind of a mission. And so going back to what I said earlier, I'm waking up to like, okay, this is a jailbreak. I'm here to help. What can I do? So ultimately, what I'm getting back to here is, I created this little page to see if there was more like-minded people, people that are trying to figure out what's going on, and but the more as this goes forward, I'm realizing, okay, a lot of people are exposing all this corruption, and it's coming to a head. So we're in the position right now where this is, and I've talked about it before. This is the end game. This is kind of where things are headed. this is it's gonna it's this the wrap up of this chapter of this book is will take a while, but this is the breakout point, and it's coming soon. I'm not going to put any dates on it because things have been changing as this plays out. Um, but from what I see is my initial job of trying to help people wake up, and I've been working on it for almost a year now. I mean, openly, I've been quietly telling my friends, going, something's not right, you guys, and I'm starting to figure things out. And a lot of people want to live in denial over it. Most people do. They don't want to rock the boat or create any waves or anything. And I I understand that, and I've had to play along with that to a certain extent. But anyway, it's come to a head, and yeah, it's a you got to pick a side. You pick a mission, and my mission is to help human beings be free. We don't even know what it's like yet because we've never been free. Even in when we call the free world, what we have been living in is a debt slave society. People don't realize it. We're serving money, and and being an artist, it's never been about the money. I always want to be creative, but unfortunately, I am like anybody else forced to live in a world that needs money for it to work. This is how this great big machine works. It's funded by money, unfortunately. Anyway, that's going to change. But the interesting thing is, like I said, I came here sort of with a lot of pre-knowledge, and I'm just sort of waking up to it. So I know that we make this transition between slavery world versus freedom world. Uh, well, initially we're going to have to keep using the money system because we're used to that. It's like we're going to be. It's like methadone for heroin users or something. It's like we've got some sort of a substitute where we just do a transition. Because eventually, just so you know, I mean, it's a no-brainer. Eventually, we're going to be weaned off of the money system. So, and you'll see how that goes forward. So, from what I've been told, my mission was to help people wake up, which we are, and then when we go forward, this is where I guess I'm told that I'm going to be more active. So it's almost like I'm changing missions. So if you look at this, like for instance, an example of D-Day, which is coming up real soon, where we're busting in, and we're going to try to free countries of horrible debt, evil society, corrupt system, and once I get into shore, then, for instance, I'm going to become, my mission will change. And my mission will soon start changing to more of, I was told this years and years ago, I didn't know to what extent, but I'll be a teacher. I'm going to kind of show the way in the future how to change this system into a free world. And it'll be done slowly. I was told this for a long time ago, so it'll be a slow transition. So don't freak out. Like it's like, okay, we're all going to go to flying cars in a week. We're going to get rid of our cars, and oh, by the way, we're not going to, use electricity anymore, like overnight or something. Like there's going to be technology that's going to come out, and the thing is, it's not new technology. What it is it's the technology that's been kept from us. Just so you understand, the elites use all this stuff. They that's the whole point. It's like they're selling us old tech. They're still making us in this debt slavery system, selling us old stuff, and profiting by it while they enjoy the spoils of to be honest, really old technology, but it's fantastically new technology to us. We're going to think it's almost magic. Anti-gravity, zero-point energy, med beds. Like, we don't have to be sick. This is, to be honest, sickness has been kind of forced on us, whether people realize it or not. and they don't do it in very covert ways. It's like what they're running this world like. Um, yeah, it's like they're purposely letting it destroy itself, and they're even kind of kickstarting it and pushing it along. And they've been basically holding back all the cures, and literally all the cures, you guys. I mean, let alone it's been right in front of our face all the time, but we were told not to use it. It's like literally walking along and the street, and the cure for cancer could be like the dandelion or something. We're told, no, no, we got to get rid of those. Literally, it's almost like that. So this is kind of just a short sort of update, and I get distracted because I live in this money, debt, slavery world. So I've been just keeping busy. I'm getting more busy now because this spring is coming here, and it's kind of gets to be my busy season for my art. And I'm getting a lot of commissions, which is good. It's being self-employed. I got to keep going. So I might be doing less of these videos right now, just a little bit, but I basically want to encourage everybody saying, no, this jailbreak is for real. It's coming. Well, you'll see, but I'm just saying this is gonna get crazy though too, because you gotta remember, like I said, I always use the analogy of a jailbreak. People are gonna be running around going, oh my God, I've been in prison for, first of all, can you imagine that? People going, I didn't even know I was in prison. And then when they run outside the walls, they're going to go, what do we do? What do we do? They're going to be running around. There's lots of confusion. And then they're going to find out their jailers were completely corrupt and they were using them all this time, and whatever. It's going to be chaotic, but we have lots of help. There's lots of people helping on this, including Off-World. I know you don't believe it, but you will believe it pretty darn soon. So things are going to actually be crazy, but they're going to get better, just like I was shown. So stay positive. It's definitely still part of the deal. So yeah, I'll do another video maybe this weekend or something. So stay positive.